We're back. After venturing out into the universe and trying to uncover the identity of an intergalactic serial killer, we're finally back to talking about our little bubble world into that. It's like coming home after a long journey, man. It is home. Anyway, this video is coming out much later than I'd like because, as some of you guys might have noticed yesterday, Hoyo seemingly woke up and chose violence and took down one of my theory videos, resulting in a strike on my channel. This obviously took all my time away from making this video just because I had to sit here and try and figure out what the fuck was going on, and I had to send so many emails. Oh, there were so many. And the short of it is, I still don't know what the fuck happened. I contacted YouTube, and I don't think I'm allowed to show the takedown request that they sent me, but the request literally asked to take down my video, and I quote, expeditiously, and then linked my video. My video URL was in the request. They didn't state what in the video was problematic, no timestamps, nothing. They just said they wanted this video gone, out of here, finalmente, and YouTube had to oblige, which, I mean, I don't blame them. Yeah, the situation is fucking cancer, but I mean, without this extremely stingy copyright system, YouTube probably wouldn't exist, so fuck it. I personally have my own theories as to why the video was taken out. Yeah, I proposed the video might have been so right that Mihoyo was like, there's no way, he has to have some sort of illegal information, strike the video. But I mean, I watched it back. There was one sketchy joke in the beginning of the video, I suppose, that maybe they just didn't want their content associated with. I mean, the video's back up. You guys can go watch the fucking video. I know some of you guys wanted to watch the video more because you were thinking, huh, this guy, they were trying to silence this guy. He might have been onto something. Delete! Send me the video! I will shout its message from the rooftops! They can't get us all! Man, I love you niggas, bro. But with that said, again, there's no need. The video's back up. The strike on my channel is gone. All's good. Go watch it. Feel free to indulge in it. I mean, I know some were wondering why I didn't appeal it. Guys, the way, I mean, if anyone cares, the way a takedown request works is one party reaches out to YouTube to take something down that they believe infringes on their copyright. In this case, it was a company representing Cognisphere, Remove My Media. Well, that's the name of the company, but if I appealed the takedown request, that's me initiating legal action stating that my video was fair use, which I mean it was, but in essence, it's just me defying Hoyo and going, make me. You want this video gone? Force me to remove it. Take me to court, nigga. And that's what they do. The next step, if they wanted to respond to my appeal, was present to YouTube that they have submitted evidence to a court, which means they have furthered the legal process. To which, nah, I'm good, nigga. You got me fucked up. Yeah, I cared about the video, sure, but I didn't care about it that much that I'm sitting there trying to go to court over it. I mean, and I'm black, so that wouldn't even. Could you imagine, bro? Just on one side it's $1 billion company's legal team, and then on the other it's just little old me, a lion, the king of the jungle, the motherfucker with the mane. It would be close, but I would let me tell you why before you freak out. Lions have a very obvious weak point. You know when you're doing a boss fight and they got that like fucking stage where you're supposed to go crazy on them. Let me tell you the lion's weak spot is. It's two droopy ass balls. I would grab the balls. Nigga, they'd arrest me for jaywalking just to get to the courthouse. Say I got 8 warrants as soon as I tried to walk in and gave me 15 to 30 for drug possession before I even made it to my fucking trial. You got me fucked up, bro. I know some of you thought this wasn't Hoyo, but the problem is the company that filed the claim, Remove Your Media, is the same one Hoyo uses to take action against leakers, and they were named in a lawsuit. Anyway, 4.6. That's quite the fucking segue. Looks to be quite the patch between the Arlecchino quest and Rumeria and the Cyno story quest. It looks great, but there's something missing. You guys noticed this? There's something missing here, and it's something's in my fucking eye. And it's Furina. As some of us know, Archons typically rerun and have their second story quest 4 patches after their debut. Venti is the only exception to the rule. While he did come out in 1.0 and had a rerun in 1.4, he still doesn't have a second story quest. Zhongli came out in 1.1, had a rerun in 1.5, and his second story quest. A came out in 2.1, had a rerun in 2.5, and her second story quest. Nahida came out in 3.2, rerun in 3.6, and once again, a second story quest. While Furina had her original rerun at 4.2, she's absent from every aspect of 4.6. Maybe she's got nothing left to give, given she's a human, but we'll see, I suppose. I mean, or not, which is why we don't see her here. I mean, it was really brought up in the trailer, but Rumeria is also something we're getting. It's the new region we're exploring. I have a separate video dedicated to Rumeria and the absolute hilarious state of affairs that were going on there. I'll link it somewhere. Aside from this, the trailer starts with Arlecchino speaking of some odd barbecues they hold at the orphanage. But nigga, trust me, I've been to plenty of barbecues in my time, but I ain't never heard of a barbecue go down like this.
On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Hunt for food, missing faces. Bro, what y'all doing over there? These are not barbecue, nigga. These are Hunger Games. Overpopulation at the orphanage, I suppose. Hatham then remarks about something happening with Cyno and Cyrus. Cyrus, of course, is a teacher from the academia. He taught Cyno and Lisa. But more interestingly is Cyno's adoptive father, who took Cyno in when he was suffering from the effects of Hermanubis' powers. See, we got there eventually, which I'd imagine is what the second quest is all about, given we know very little about how Cyno came to acquire this power, or even what it is.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Who the old dude speaking is, I have no idea, but towards the end of the clip, we interestingly hear Child mention an old man sent someone to inform him he was needed for some sort of project, to which Arlecchino clarifies is Project Stuja. I have no idea what that word is. I've never seen that word in my entire life. But I won't lie, I do doubt Child is back. Look, Hoyo likes to bait in these trailers, as we've come to learn. And given the last time we saw Child, he was severely wounded and healing up in Snezhnaya. I find it odd some old dude, either the greatest swindler in the universe, Piero, or fucking Pinocchio, would be putting pressure on him so soon, especially since the next time we meet Child, he should have that information from Skirk regarding the third Descender.
If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
So maybe he is back, and this patch will just truly be the banger to end all bangers. Or this is just a flashback. We'll see, I suppose.
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
These conversations, if nothing else, do at the very least confirm Arlecchino does return to Fontaine following the Archon quest, and does ask for something from Nervalette with the condition that if he accepts, then she won't carry out any more missions in Fontaine. This might have something to do with whatever the fuck they call a barbecue, but who knows.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
I don't know who Arlecchino could be looking for. Must be someone we haven't learned about yet, or something's come up. I do like Fremine standing up to the old hag, however.
A traitor. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
So it seems like the power Cyno possesses is called the wisdom of Hermanubis, which he wasn't the sole I wrote the fucking word. I can pronounce it. Wait. He wasn't the sole proprietor of. He wasn't the sole I give up. Actually, no. All I need is some water. I think my mouth is kind of dry. Let me just drink some water and then like. Sole proprietor of. There we go. Oh yeah, proprietor. Hell yeah. He wasn't the sole proprietor of the power, and that's why Sethos is here to challenge him with the rite of duels. Yeah, all I need was some fucking rejuvenation. I feel like I've been powered up. I don't know. That's my interpretation of what we've been. Ah, fuck.
I want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told, so I do hope you decide to tag along.
That's bait. Nah, that's bait. I don't believe that. I've seen this movie before. This is that aforementioned ritual. They're not actually fighting. I've seen Hoyo do this whole switcheroo before. Not falling for it. Nope, not this time. Surely I won't be wrong.